Hello, I'm Tim McKibbin, CEO of the Real Estate Institute of New South Wales. Today I'd like to talk to you about an issue that I believe is of the greatest importance to our profession. In New South Wales, professional indemnity insurance is mandatory for a variety of professionals who participate in and around the property market. Solicitors, conveyancers, valuers all require professional indemnity insurance in order to practice. It's anomalous that there is no requirement for real estate agents to maintain professional indemnity insurance. It would, in my view, come as a complete surprise to consumers that real estate agents are not required to maintain professional indemnity insurance. That surprise would only be exacerbated should they discover that the New South Wales Parliament had always intended to provide consumers with protection, but successive Labor ministers, despite having the legislative authority to act, have failed to do so. Professional indemnity insurance was always intended to form an integral and significant part of the regulatory environment for the delivery of real estate services in New South Wales. The failure of successive Labor governments to activate the insurance component of the legislative architecture as contemplated by Parliament has exposed and continues to expose consumers and agents to loss. There are identifiable and inherent risks associated with the provisions of the services of a real estate agent. Those risks can to some extent be managed through a well-structured regulatory environment and the voluntary adoption of best practice policies and procedures. However, the risk cannot be always totally eliminated, and recipients of services are exposed to loss. The concept of utilising insurance as part of the overall management of risk is widely accepted, and it is a complete anomaly that consumers are not afforded that protection when receiving services from a real estate agent. The Institute seeks to promote the interests of members and the property sector, and in doing so have made a number of submissions over the years to the New South Wales Government. Most recently, we made a submission to the current Minister for Fair Trading, Mr Anthony Roberts, promoting the introduction of mandatory professional indemnity insurance for real estate agents in New South Wales. While we wait for the New South Wales Government to do what the legislation promised in 2002, the Institute has decided to take action. From the 1st of July next year, to be eligible to be an REI firm member, a real estate agency will be required to show evidence that they have a minimum of $2 million in professional indemnity insurance cover. The Real Estate Institute strongly believes that professional indemnity insurance should be mandatory for all real estate agents, and we know that most agents agree with us. The vast majority of real estate agents voluntarily maintain professional indemnity insurance and are in a position to respond to consumer loss should it arise. It is unfair that those agents who elect not to maintain professional indemnity insurance can compete with those that do on a level playing field. By mandating that professional indemnity insurance is a condition precedent to REI membership, members will have a clear point of distinction. Consumers will have a clear choice of dealing with an REI member who has professional indemnity insurance or a non-member who may not have. To find out more about this important issue, please go to the Institute's website. Thank you.